All right, intro to algebra students. Mr. Peterson here. Since I am out this week, I thought I'd put together a lesson video to show you guys how to solve these two-step equations that we're going to work with this week. You guys are getting really good at solving these. Last time I saw you guys are doing really well. So you might not need much from this video, but I just wanted to put this together to help you out. So what we're up to today is we're going to be solving two-step equations now that involve some division. Okay, so what we've done so far is equations like this that have multiplication. We had 3x minus 5 is equal to 7, for example. Okay, so we've solved ones like that. Now what's changing is this right here. Instead of multiplication, we have our variable with in a fraction form, which just means division. Okay, so let me show you how we're going to work a problem like this out. Okay, we're still starting with this number right here, the number that is furthest away from x. Okay, so we're going to start by canceling out the 5, same steps as we have been doing. So you see plus 5, so we're going to go minus 5 and minus 5 over here. I'm going to get my line going so I keep things nice and organized. Okay, so we did the opposite of plus 5, so that cancels it out. Okay, now we just need to do a little math over here. So 18 minus 5 is going to get us 13 equals. Now drop down what you still have left, and that is x divided by 3. Okay, now we just need to cancel out that dividing by 3. Okay, so we just need to do the opposite of dividing by 3. And the opposite of that is to multiply by 3. I'm going to use this dot here to show multiplication. Okay, so then I need to multiply this side also by 3. Okay, that will make the 3's cancel. Now I just need to do the math on this side. And 13 times 3 is going to get us 39. Bring down your equal sign and bring down your x, and that would be your answer. Okay, almost the same steps as before, except we have to do the opposite of our division right there. Okay, let's try a few more and see how you guys do with this. Okay, so take a look at these 4. Notice how I got a mix of ones that are subtraction there and addition over here. Okay, so we're going to work both of those types out. All right, so you just need to start canceling out your numbers. Start with the number that is furthest away from x. Okay, so the minus 5. So same thing as you guys were doing the weeks before. Cancel out the minus 5 by going plus 5. Okay, so we're going to start with that. That will cancel off the minus 5. We'll do the math on the right side. That's going to get us 16 and bring down the x divided by 4. Okay, just like that. All right, and now your next step is to just cancel out x divided by 4. So do the opposite of dividing by 4. So we're going to multiply this side by 4 to get rid of it, to cancel it off. You have to do the same thing over here. So you have 16 times 4 on the right side. That's going to get you 64. Bring down your equal sign, and then you have your x. Okay, two-step equations. All right, we did the first step right here. Second step was right there. Okay, let's go through a few more. First thing we're going to cancel off is the plus 7. So we're going to do the opposite of that. We're going to go minus 7. Same thing to the right side. Okay, get our lines there to stay nice and organized. Bring down your x divided by 2, your equal sign, and that's going to work out to 5. All right. Now we just need to do the opposite of dividing by 2. So we're going to multiply by 2, multiply this side by 2. Those 2's end up canceling out. All right, and you're left with x, your equal sign, and 10 over there on that right side. Okay, so not too bad. A couple more examples I'll work for you guys, and then I'll have you try some on your own. So here we got x divided by 7 plus 15 equals 23. So we're going to cancel out plus 15 by going minus 15. Okay, So that will make our 15s cancel out. And then we're going to be left with 23 minus 15 is going to get us 8. Bring down your equal sign and your x divided by 7. Okay, now your last step, just do the opposite of dividing by 7. You're going to multiply by 7. That will make your 7s cancel. And you're going to get x is equal to 56 on that side. All right, last one. Let's see how this one works out. So first we're going to cancel out the minus 4 that's right here. So we're going to go plus 4. And same thing over here to this side. All right, that gets rid of the 4. We get a 10 on the right. Bring your equal sign down. And you have x divided by 6. Okay, we're just going to cancel out x divided by 6. So we're going to multiply by 6. Multiply this side also by 6. Okay, do that. And we're going to get x is equal to 60. Okay, so there's 4 more examples of solving two-step equations that involve some division. All right, hopefully that worked okay for you. I'm going to have you guys try some on your own, see how you do. Okay, give these ones a try, see what you come up with, and then when you're done, hit play on the video and take a look at what answers you came up with. All right, let's take a look and see what you guys got, how you guys did for these ones here. Okay, so here's your first one. You would get x equals 57. So you're going to add 6 and then multiply by 3. This problem over here, first you're going to subtract 9. Okay, and then after that you're going to multiply by 4. So you're going to end up with x is equal to 32. Okay, let's take a look at this one down here. First, we're going to cancel out the plus 11, so we're going to go minus 11 to each side. Then we're going to multiply by 5 to get the 5 to cancel out, so we end up with x is equal to 35. All right, and our last one that we got over here, we are going to do the opposite of subtracting 5. So we're going to add 5 to each side. Okay, then we're going to multiply by 8. Let's get those canceled. Perfect. Multiply by 8, and we're going to end up with 112 for our answer for x. Okay, hopefully those worked out for you guys. Take a look at your answers, make any fixes that you need to. And let me show you guys what assignments you're going to be working on here today. All right, so start on this one here. 4.1f assignment, see how that goes, and then I'm going to keep going on this video to this right here. I'm going to go with 4.1g. So if you want to keep watching and get that lesson too, you can. If you want to pause and do this one first, you can do that, and then watch the next video. All right. Okay, so I'm going to keep going with 4.1g, and we'll take a look at that one next. Okay, so 4.1g is working with two-step equations. Now we're just going to have division, and I'm going to throw some different negatives in there with you. Okay, so I told you guys with these two-step equations, I'm just working these one little change at a time so that you guys get super awesome at working these things out. Okay, I want you guys to feel totally comfortable working two-step equations like they're not even a problem. Okay, so we just worked some like this. The only difference is we got that -1 there. Okay, so now we just need to be aware of doing operations with negative numbers. So first, let's cancel out this -9. Okay, so then we're going to go +9, and we're going to go +9 over here. Okay, so when we do that, we're going to be left with, let's cancel that. We have x divided by 2 is equal to, and if we take -1 plus 9, that's going to end up getting us +8. All right, last step, undo that division by canceling out the 2. So we're going to multiply by 2. And that's going to get us x is equal to 16. Okay, So there would be our answer to that problem with that extra negative number in there. Okay, so let's work a few more and let's see how those go. Okay, so I got all sorts of negatives, kind of negatives everywhere. If you take a look at this, there's a mix of different negative numbers going on. So let's start each of these examples and see what we get, okay? So first we're going to cancel off that -4. We always cancel whatever's furthest away from the x, so that's going to be the -4. All right, so we're going to go +4 to this side. Okay, that cancels. All right, now you just got to watch your math on this. So -15 plus 4 is going to give you -9 at the very end. All right, so that would be our answer to that. We got our equal sign, and we're going to have x divided by 3. All right, now we're just going to do our last step. We're going to cancel out the dividing by 3. So we're going to multiply by 3. All right. Watch your multiplying here. -9 times +3 is going to get you -27. Okay, so that would be your answer for that first problem. Let's take a look at another one. Notice we got this -17 over here on this one. So start right here with that +6. So let's get rid of that. So we're going to go -6, -6. Okay, that'll cancel it. Get some lines going here. We're going to have x divided by 4 is equal to, now if you take -17 minus 6, you're going to end up with -23 for an answer. Okay, so watch how you put that in your calculator. Make sure that works for you. Okay, now let's get rid of this dividing by 4. So we're going to go times 4 to this side. And we're going to get x is equal to, and if we take -23, so remember that negative, times 4, that's going to get us -92 for an answer. All right. Couple more down here. Take a look at this one. Now the negative is out here in front. All right. So what I like to do when that negative is out there in front of that x being divided by 6, I like to cross it off and put it down here next to the 6. Okay, because that's really what it means. It means that 6 is negative. So I like the way that looks a little better than having it where it was originally. Okay, so now I'm just going to work the problem and do the math here. So starting with that +4, I'm going to do the opposite of that. So I'm going to go -4. Okay, to each side there, and cancel out the -4. That's going to get me, so on this side I got 13 minus 4 is going to give me 9 is equal to, and I have x divided by -6. Bring that negative with you. Okay, so now we just need to cancel out dividing by 6. So we're going to multiply by -6, bring in the negative with us, just like when we did those other problems like the last week I saw you guys, and take the negative with you way over here too. All right, that negative is going to go with you everywhere. Okay, now you just got a little math to do. So we have x is equal to 9 times -6 is going to get us -54. All right, so there we got that answer, working with that negative. Okay, now take a look at the last one I got over here. There is minus signs and negatives all over the place. Okay, let's start right here and fix this situation we got going on. Okay, see how we got the minus and the -5? Well, we can get rid of, when you got 2 of them right there, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of both of them. That means they both just cancel out and become plus and plus. Okay, so when that happens, they both become plus, and we could actually rewrite it. So now it's just going to be like this: x divided by +5. So we got rid of both of those negatives. When you got 2, a minus and a negative right next to each other, they turn into plus and plus. All right, and the rest stays exactly the way it is. Just like that, okay? Now it looks a little better, something that we can work with. Now let's get this thing solved. So we're going to go add 8 to that side, cancel that off, All right, and you're going to get -9 plus 8 is going to get you -1 left over. Okay, bring this down. And last step, we're going to multiply by 5. Multiply that side by 5. And we're going to get x is equal to -5. Okay, so that would be our answer for that one. All right, so we simply just get rid of those negatives there. All right, class, I got a few for you guys to take a look at and try. Let's see how those ones go for you. Pause the video, work those ones out on your own, and then we'll take a look at what you guys come up with after that. All right, let's take a look at our answers to these. Okay, so here's our first one. So we would need to go -5 to each side. That's going to get us -23. And then we would multiply by 7 right there and over here. And we end up with x is equal to -161. Okay, next problem over here. Cancel out the -7, so we're adding 7. That's going to get us -12. Then we're going to notice how I crossed off that negative and crossed off that minus and put the negative with 5. And then down here I multiplied by -5. Okay, I took the negative with me the whole time. Same thing over here. And -12 times -5 is going to get you +60 for an answer. Okay, down here on this problem, we start with going adding 2 to cancel out the -2. Okay, that's going to get us 10 on this side. Then we're going to multiply by 9. There we go. We got that canceled. So x is going to come out to 90. All right, in this last one here, take a look. We got a minus and a negative, so we can turn them both into plus, and it would make that positive. So then what we do is we would -4. We'd end up with -11 down here. Then we're just going to multiply. Now take a look, it's positive now because of this situation here. We could get rid of those. All right, so we got multiplying by +3, and we end up with x is equal to -33. Okay, so there's doing the same thing we were just doing now, just a mix of some negatives throughout our problems there. Okay, I hope those worked out for you guys. Let's get you back to your assignment page there. Okay, so here you go. You got these two to get done in class. See how those go, and then you got this one down here for homework. All right, hopefully that worked out for you guys. I got one more lesson for you guys on these two-step equations for tomorrow, and then we'll be wrapping this up. Okay, thanks for watching.